Now we're going to talk about how to create leverage. And leverage is the quickest and easiest way to get to where you want to be and make your dreams come true. One guy, one time after I was giving a seminar, came up to me at Raleigh Studios, and he wanted to be a producer. And he said to me, Tom, I've got an investor, and he wants to invest $1 million into this project, and he doesn't want to do it with me. He's my friend, but he doesn't want to do it with me because I don't have any experience in the movie business. Would you sign on as producer? Leverage. I mean, talk about leverage.
Shut up and take my money.
That's so well how I became the producer that I became, because I initially was only an actor, and I started writing and experimenting with that and started getting good at writing. And then when I raised money for my first feature called The Attic, it was less than $1 million. I think it was about $600,000 or so. I hired 2 experienced producers that had produced at that time over 20 films. Now they're over 30 films, closing in on 40. But I hired them to be my partners because here I showed up with the money, the leverage, and hired them and shut my mouth. By the way, that is so important to understand, is that you just got. I can't go in there saying, hey, I know what the hell I'm doing. I got the money. No, at that point I didn't know what I was doing, and I let them mentor me, and I learned from them. And now people want to learn from me.
Yeah, man.
As I said in the last video, money is not the only leverage. It's just a great form of leverage. Another form of leverage is the screenplay. And we talked about the screenplay being a hot property, and then people want to make it. And that becomes leverage. And you really have to kind of balance it there, because you say, if you want to make this movie, I have to play that role, you see. And that's one of those things where you got to make sure, how hot is that property really? You know, if they're like, this is really good, and you're like, yeah, but I'm playing the lead role, and they're like, you've never done anything. That better be the greatest freaking screenplay ever.
The greatest of all time.
In my case, what I did is I found with the movie The Attic was that there was a bunch of great supporting roles. So I said, here, I want to play this supporting role. Now, I had already been in some movies and some TV at the time, so people could look and say, wow, he knows what he's doing. And I also auditioned. So it was my money, my film, but I still auditioned because I wanted to prove and bring my skills, my A game, because I knew that I could do it. If you, by the way, are watching and you think, I don't know if I could do it once the money's there and the cameras are rolling and there's 70 crew members watching me, well, then you need more training.
I'm scared.
We'll talk about that later, how to do that, how to get to that point where you're so confident as an actor that you're like, yeah, I could do this. You know, and then all it takes at that point is experience. You have that screenplay that you've written that is fantastic, and later on we'll talk about how to make sure it is fantastic, because it may be fantastic to your mom and your uncle and your cousin, but it's not fantastic to the world. So you need it fantastic to the world where people read the script and they go, oh, we got to do this. This is amazing, okay? And then it's a definitive piece of leverage. You say to yourself, I don't know if I can write a screenplay that's good enough to create leverage, okay? And then you say, I don't know if I can raise the money that's necessary to be able to walk in and say, hey, I want to produce a movie and I want to be in it, or I want to be the director or whatever. So what are the solutions to that? There's going to be a video in the future talking about how to become a director and the first steps that you have to take. As a writer, if you say to yourself, I don't know what the hell to write, I don't have any experience as a writer. Okay, it's fine. You can go option a screenplay. Option is a contract where you pay a certain amount to allow, the writer allows you to take that screenplay out and shop it around, try to finance it, try to sell it, try to get the movie made. Okay? Years ago, you always had to pay for options. Actually, the first screenplay sale I ever got was a $10,000 screenplay option for a dance film that never got made. These days, the option money ain't what it used to be. If you're saying to yourself, you're watching these videos and you go, I don't have any money to pay for an option, it's fine. You can do it symbolically, so you can get those screenplays, and there's ways to find that. We'll go into all that.
Help me?
The first thing is money, which, gosh, yeah, I wrote the book Bankroll, the film finance guide. I can tell you how to raise money, and that's something that we'll delve into later. Or it's a property. And again, it's a screenplay, but it could also be a book. It could also be somebody's story, a personal interest story, whatever it is, that then you're going to create into a screenplay. But this all can be orchestrated and done without any money on your part, but just a lot of work and a lot of effort. If you're liking these videos and you're learning, I hope, please hit subscribe and like the video and share it, and I will talk to you soon.